at midday.
Well, it is National Read a Book Day, and to celebrate, we are joined by Oliver James, a 35-year-old in Los Angeles who says he is on a journey to teach himself how to read. Oliver, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, this is such an incredible journey. I know many people probably have seen your videos on TikTok. Give us a little background about your journey, how we got to this point, and what made you want to start this.
Well, just like anybody else, I have struggles, and my struggle was learning how to read. So I was scared. I wanted to do things like come on news and read in front of teleprompters and anything that had to do with words. And I always shied away from it and decided to choose something negative instead of something positive. So I said, hey, the best thing you could do is tell the entire world that you can't read, because then you can't back out.
I love that that strategy there. Talk a little bit about your education, and is there anything that you feel growing up was lacking in the education system? Is there something that could have been done to help you? Tell us about that.
Yeah, self-awareness. Teachers didn't have any type of self-awareness. They treated kids like adults. When I was 8 years old, I was arguing and fighting with kids like I was 40. And now that I'm a 35-year-old man, looking at this, I was abused. I was a kid. I was a child. So when I was growing up, putting you in special education and restraining you and just treating you like an adult, we're kids, at that time. We're in a magical world, and you're trying to pull us into that adult world because of your lack of emotional control. That's what it was like for me growing up in elementary school.
Yeah, that's really important there. And I know we're here in Memphis, Tennessee, and literacy is such a huge issue, especially when it comes to standardized testing, making sure that third graders are proficient in reading. What are some things that you think need to be done in the education system, no matter what city or state you live in, to make sure that kids are, reading proficient, especially when we talk about that third grade deadline that people always push?
Listen to the kids. When I was growing up, they didn't listen to the children. The children have messages. They have things they want to tell you, but they don't know how to interpret it. The only difference between now at 35 and as a kid is that I can now say the things that I was trying to say as a kid, but I was acting them out as a child. And then at that time, adults took that as like acting out, being bad, ADHD, whatever they thought it was. So I think listening to the children, because they are the future, and finding out what's the best way to teach them, because that's ultimately going to be what sticks with them long term, not what you told them.
That's awesome. All right. Well, as I mentioned at the beginning of this, today is National Read a Book Day. I heard that you were on a journey to read 100 books throughout the year, so there's a couple of months left. I want to know how that journey is going, and what are you currently reading?
Right now, I'm reading The Giver. I read books like The Diary of Anne Frank. I read The Given Tree. I read The Outsiders. And I'm at about 52 books right now. I'm going to probably pass 100. I'm reading anything between like first grade to like sixth grade right now. So a book is a book. Yeah. If it's first grade, a book is a book. I don't care. So we getting them done.
Absolutely. I love that. And then finally, what is some advice you'd give for people who may be 35, they may be 85, whatever the age is, and they want to start a journey like this? What is something that you would share with them?
Don't let the mind defeat you from trying to become the person that you want to become. That outside noise, that's just going to be chatter to the things that you're trying to overcome. You need to stay focused on the things that you know you need to do for you, because ultimately that's going to be the best decision you make.
All right, Oliver, thank you so much for sharing this journey with us. We will continue to follow as you continue to teach yourself how to read. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thank you.